Let's continue with the next presentation. Happy to introduce Roy B, who's the Global Product Solution Manager at JinkoSolar, and he will present to us the sustainability strategy of Jinko. Roy, the floor is yours.
I hope you can see my screen and hear my voice.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just a second. Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Roy, and now I'm the Product Solution Manager in Jinko. It's my pleasure to be here today to attend this conference. And I would like to say thanks to TaiyangNews for hosting this conference. And so many world-famous solar-related companies here to discuss the solar sustainability. Today, my presentation topic is sustainable modules made by world-leading solar module manufacturer. In this presentation, I will mainly introduce three parts: Jinko company profile, Jinko sustainable industry, and the new developed Jinko PV recycling technology. Because today's topic is around the sustainability, I would like to firstly introduce the Jinko's core mission. As a leading module manufacturer in the world, Jinko is always seeking to optimize the energy portfolio and take responsibility for enabling a sustainable future. Over the past 10 years, we also try our best to make contribution to the clean energy society. In today's presentation, I will introduce how Jinko do this. I'd like to briefly update some new value of Jinko. By the first quarter of 2023, Jinko has already delivered 115 gigawatts in total, which is also the first PV module manufacturer to break through this value. Let's put it another way. If we spread out all the modules, the area could be the size of more than 90,000 football fields. Our product has already broken 22 world records. Now we have 70 gigawatt module production capacity, and it is estimated to be 90 gigawatts by the end of 2023, I think. Now our market has reached to 50%. 15% is only an average market share. The value is relatively higher in China, Europe, and Australia. This is our global basis map. There are totally 14 production facilities of Jinko in the world now. Over 35 service centers and our sales and the service network can cover more than 160 countries. And based on our global network, we have the ability to provide highly localized solutions in the world. As we all know, Jinko is the leading position in the TOPCon technology and has broken the world record for 22 times. We can see that the highest conversion efficiency of N-type solar cells can reach 26.4%. Based on the advantages of N-type TOPCon modules in terms of power generation performance, such as lower temperature coefficient, high bifacial factor, and lower degradation, they can bring at least 3% of actual power gain at the same installation capacity compared to the PERC technology. In addition, we put a lot of resources into our research and development. The annual investment is about 2.6 billion yuan, and we have more than 1,000 members of a technical team. Our team is seeking for the breakthrough all the time. Okay, let's get back. Let's back to the number of 150 gigawatts that Jinko has total delivered. If we just put the 150 gigawatt in some other different descriptions, we can find some amazing outcome. 115 gigawatt module can generate about 215 billion kilowatt hour electricity per year, which is equivalent to 19 billion ton CO2 emission reduction. And it will save the standard coal about 78 million ton. It is also indicated that Jinko helps to plant trees for about 10 billion. And the 115 gigawatt can meet the domestic electricity needs of 230 million Chinese residents. These values are amazing, right? It is also indicated that the solar industry plays a very important role for the sustainable development. So what I want to say is that Jinko not only provides the products and service globally or the large-scale PV solutions for our clients, but also is committed to contribute to the sustainable green earth. In the next part, I will introduce how Jinko's story about the sustainability and the green industry. I would like to firstly introduce the overview of Jinko's sustainable module chain. From the upstream, we are going to achieve the zero carbon production plants. We want to use the sustainable energy to produce the energy, to produce the green module. Also, we are help our clients to achieve the zero carbon producing in the different industry by using the products. Then for the operating phase, due to the perfect performance of our TOPCon technology, the modules have higher power, higher conversion efficiency, and low degradation. Just as I mentioned before, compared to the PERC, they can bring at least 3% of actual power gain at the same installation capacity. In this case, TOPCon modules have more contribution for the sustainable energy output. Finally, Jinko has developed the PV module recycling technology compared to the landfill and burning. It's the best way to make the PV module to maximize its value. So based on the three phases from the birthplace to the end of life, the module is achieving its sustainable goal. Next, I will go from the upstream to the recycling to introduce in detail. So from the upstream, Jinko joined the RE100 in 2019. RE100 means 100% renewable electricity, which is a global initiative by the Climate Group and Carbon Disclosure Project. By 2025, Jinko is committing to using 100% clean energy. That is to say, all the factories and operations of Jinko use 100% renewable energy sources, and every piece of PV modules will be born in a total green facility. In addition, Jinko also joined EP100, which means Energy Productivity 100. Jinko will achieve the energy management system to be deployed to all the operations by 2030. And energy production efficiency will increase by 30%. Jinko, like the other famous company in the different industries, is always committing to green and sustainable development. Now, Jinko has already achieved some remarkable results towards the aim of RE100. There have already been 3 plants that achieve zero carbon emission in Jinko now. 2 are in China, Yunnan and Sichuan, respectively, and 1 is in Malaysia. To achieve this, we upgraded our production line so that decrease the energy consumption when manufacturing the module. Also, we increase the PV module energy storage installation capacity in our plants, buy and use the green electricity, and build our intelligent management system to achieve the 100% clean energy. Now, over 50% of energy Jinko uses is green electricity. And this is only a start, I think. And in the future, more and more Jinko factories will achieve its zero carbon emission target. Here, I also want to share some case study about how Jinko helps the clients to achieve the zero emission operation. This is an office building in Guangdong, China. You can see this building is almost 20 years old, and it has a very large energy consumption due to the lack of maintenance. According to the statistics, the peak electricity consumption can reach the level of a 5-star office building, which is 107 kilowatt per hour per square meter per year. By taking some start measures, for example, like upgrading the thermal insulation, also 162 TaiyangNews modules were installed, and we also provide our energy storage system. The total energy output can be 140 kilowatt hour. And the total energy can not only fulfill the energy need of this building, the extra energy will supply to the other surrounding buildings. It will reduce 22 tons of carbon dioxide emission, and equivalent to planting trees about 2.4 hectares. It equals 40 times the floor space. There are also some other cases that Jinko helps our clients to achieve the green production purpose. For example, our BIPV products, which means solar plus building. Some of the factories have achieved their zero carbon production. In terms of the conversion efficiency and the cost, Jinko BIPV has already kept the same as the conventional BIPV. Moreover, Jinko has joined the United Nations Global Compact in 2021. It is the world's largest corporate sustainability initiative. As a participant, Jinko always contributes to align our operations and strategies with the UNGC key principles to achieve the healthy and sustainable development. Because of our contribution, Jinko got the World Sustainable Development Goals 2021 Best Corporate Practices by the UNGC in the last year. Jinko's commitment to the Sustainable Development Goals and 10 principles has been recognized by the UNGC. We are also honored to hold the dialogue with the UNGC Asia Pacific Regional Representative to discuss the sustainability about the PV technology. The above that I've mentioned is from an overview about how JinkoSolar contributes to achieve the sustainable development for Jinko itself and how Jinko helps the client to achieve the sustainable operation. I would like to put more on the module side. Now, in the third part, I will introduce the PV module recycling technology that Jinko has developed. According to the research from IHS, as we can see from the graph, in Europe, the first wave of the end-of-life modules will be in 2030. The amount can reach 59 gigawatts. As for the global term, there will be 681 gigawatts by 2050. China will take the largest share and followed by the US, Japan, and Germany. It's a large amount and we have to face it sooner or later. Compared to the land spill or burning, which is not very eco-friendly, the recycling is exactly the optimal method. Jinko is one of the earliest module manufacturers to start doing the module recycling technology. We started the project in 2017, and at the very beginning stage, we did the market research and found the technical route. In 2018, at the very beginning, we finished the core equipment prototype, and in the next year, we start to construct the 12 megawatt recycling line. And in 2020, Jinko participated in the standard formulating in China. And in the last year, our technology has successfully passed the acceptance check. So what is the main flow and the technology of Jinko PV recycling? The left picture is part of our recycling line. This is a combination of physical and chemical recycling method. For the physical part, the frame, junction box, backsheet, glass, ribbon, and cell can be separated respectively by the customized equipment based on the core technology of by pyrolysis, I think. The glass and the cell is more easily to be detached. Then for the cell, we use chemical dissolution and extraction to purify the silicon and the silver in the cell. Therefore, the output of this production includes the aluminum, the frame, glass, silicon, silver, copper, and the other materials that has the recyclable value. Okay, to summarize the feature of this recycling technology, it could be efficient and economic. The combination of physical separation and the chemical extraction, almost all the valuable materials of the PV module can be recycled. Also, the recycling output has the advantages of high quality. The recycling ratio is also in high level. As for the energy consumption in this process, we use the thermal recirculation system to increase the utility of heat energy to reduce the energy consumption. Due to the high quality of the production, it also have a better utility benefits. But the most important thing that I want to say is that the recycling technology development will have a great contribution to the sustainable development for the PV module industry. The material will achieve its maximum utility value. Finally, please allow me to introduce the Jinko Sustainable PV Industry Outlook. As a world-leading PV module manufacturer, we have the responsibility to enabling a sustainable future. We are on the way to develop more sustainable module solution. We will always be the green energy producer, the emission reduction advocator, and the green recycling tech explorer. We will do our best to help to build a sustainable industry. So today, that's all my presentation today. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Roy. Very, very interesting, especially the topic about recycling. You just introduced. You just showed that this line you're having has an output of 12, or can process around 12 megawatt per year. That's not so much. So what's the idea of in terms of commercializing this recycling technology?
Okay, yes, because as we just as I said before, the first wave is not coming yet. So there's not too much waste modules in China or in the world. So we have to have this technical to face this problem. It will coming soon. So we have the technique to develop. And in the future, we will upgrade our just like the efficiency and the production capacity to face the first wave of the waste modules.
Okay, and do you have already an internal plan of how you want to offer this recycling service to your customers? Okay.
So we are very glad to provide more service to our customer. In Europe, the waste module management is in, I think, is in a good position under the WEEE regulation. I think under this situation, it brings an excellent recycling developing environment. I hope in the future we have the opportunities to provide more support to our clients. We also hope to keep contact with the local organization to discuss the recycling technology or the related information. Or we want to keep listening to the client's needs. We are welcome anyone who wants to talk with us more about this topic, about this recycling. I think I missed to post my email address in my slides. So if everyone wants to discuss this PV recycling, I can share my email, use the Zoom, I think.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.